Hey guys, welcome to Gary Gaming TV. Today we are doing a quick unboxing video of the Razer Naga HexV2. Some of you may know I have the Naga Hex Wraith, which is the V1 of this mouse. So this one looked a little bigger and also had an extra button on. Well, actually it has an extra few buttons on it. Extra button on the side, plus the mouse wheel clicks left and right as well, 4 buttons. This one looks pretty cool. It's got RGB lighting on it. So let's unbox it and see what it's like. So, as you see, the usual sticky tape on the side. As my nails aren't sharp enough to get through that. I'll unstick it, take the tape off. And here is a lovely mouse inside. So at first glance, it does actually look a lot bigger than the old one, which is good because as you see, I got big hands. So we'll take the mouse out of the packing. Come on. So you see there is the extra buttons on the side. Very nice. Doesn't feel that weighty. Actually feels really nice to hold. Really nice. What do you get in the box? Probably not a lot these days. The box out of the way. So you get a congratulations, there's no turning back sheet. Oh, some good old Razer stickers which will not be going on my computer this time. I've learnt my lesson. When they're on, they never come off. So, put them over there. And then you get your usual book telling you what is what. As you may see, well, it won't because there's no autofocus on this damn camera. Over here shows you other buttons and stuff. What everything is, I'll plug it in, and then the usual jumble after that. So, what we'll do next is, that feels really nice, that mouse. I'll click left and right, press down. Buttons on the side feel really nice. It's got a rubbery sort of texture to it. So it's going to be really nice and easy to grip. So what I'll do is I'll plug this in, get it fired up, and see what it looks like when it's all up and running. Okay, so here we are with the mice next to each other. Obviously this one is the new Razer HexV2, and this one here is the V1. Now, it's not the brightest place in here. I'm hoping that'll shine a bit of light on it. So, as you can see, from the side by side here, there's actually quite a good sized difference in the back end of it, I've got to say. The button region, obviously the dot in the middle, is a lot bigger. You have more buttons on there, which makes it a bit bigger, height wise. Length wise is a little bit longer, not massive amount, but it's the back end that's got a bit more of a bulbous and bigger end. And then if I spin them around this way, the right hand side of the mouse there, where most of your palm will sit on, is actually a lot bigger and a hell of a lot more comfier to hold. I have to say, from first impressions, this mouse is very comfortable to use. Clicks are nice. The left and right clicks are class on the mouse wheel. It just feels an overall really nice mouse. A lot nicer than the actual Hex, to be fair. The Hex version 1 was comfortable, but still not quite big enough for my hands. As I say, I've got big hands, you know, like I'm 6'4". You know, I've got big feet and big hands, and it's really hard getting a mouse that's comfortable. But the HexV2, I have to say, is really nice. Now, as you see, I've got it on breathe here. For those of you who have seen the video of my PC has the lighting system in it, and that is rotating through red and white, because my power supply, my Superflow power supply is white, and the rest of the PC is like black and red. So I've actually set the mouse up to flash red and white, which is actually really cool. The Synapse program is actually really good for this. Hopefully a little box in the bottom of the screen somewhere will show up, and we will look at the Synapse program together. So I shall move the old mouse out of the way. And I'll show you the program itself. So, as you see here, same as always, you can customise all your keys. Gives you top view, side view, so you can customise all these as well with the key mappings, and you have 8 different sets you can have. Then you have your profile names, and set your profiles. I did have profiles for the old HexV1, but I can't remember what they were. What before. So obviously you've got all that customization. Next you have your performance, so you've got your DPI settings, all that sort of stuff. I'm assuming, yeah, the buttons on the side still changing, and you get an overlay on the screen. Very nice. So it's been a while since I've used the Razer program, to be fair. So as you see, when I press these buttons here, you will get the change in speeds, which is cool. The acceleration rate, turn that down a bit. The acceleration rate is also controlled on here, and you've got your update rate of the drivers. I'll just keep them as is for now. And again, you can have them in your profile settings. Configure sensitivity stages, so that'll be for stuff like FPS and what, you know, so you can have a little bit more finer tuning. Obviously you have your macro settings, and then your other Chroma apps, and your stats, which I won't have on this because I don't actually use a stat thing. And then you have your lighting. Now this is where all you lighting freaks, which I'm turning into, will like. So I have it on breathing effect at the minute, and my colours, you can randomise the colours it breathes through, which is pretty cool. And you can change that, apply that to other Chroma enabled devices. So if you've got like a Razer keyboard in or anything like that, which I haven't, I've got the G910 Logitech one, but it might actually attach it to that, I don't know. So you've got your breathing, you've got your reactive. Now this is pretty cool. So you see there, the mouse is not lit. I hit a button, it reacts. And you can have that to whatever colour you want. So say I want the red, and you want it short. So I hit that, it's a quick reaction, and no matter what I hit, it'll react, which is really cool. And obviously with all of this, you know, the whole thing, you know, all the RGB lighting lights up, RGB light. So then you've got your spectrum cycle, which does exactly what it says on the tin. It will rotate through all the different colours that it can do. Camera's probably not picking them all up brilliantly. Well, let me tell you, the colours on this thing are very vivid and very, very nice. And again, you can change the brightness, so you can max it out to be as bright as you want to, or as dim as you want to. I usually just keep it on the normal, which is not 50%, which is weird. So I'm going to go with 67. Then you have static, so that is just your bog standard everyday on colour. And this red shows up better on the and there you go, fades to the colour you choose. So that is static, won't move, won't do anything, just stays red all the time, which is like the V1 had your pulse and all that sort of stuff, but I think it was as cool as this. And then you got none. So it'll be off like a bog standard, normal, boring, I'm a lazy mouse. So that is your lighting effects. I quite like this one, so I'm going to leave it to fade between the red and the white because I think that's quite cool as it goes with my PC. So yeah, everything is pretty much red on this thing, so I'm happy with that. And then obviously you have your calibrate, which is to make sure everything works right. You know, you get it on the Razer mat and, you know, other sorts of things. I obviously use, as you can probably see, a Star Citizen mouse mat, the MISC Industries mouse mat. Obviously it's written the wrong way around because camera records. Oh, it's about face. So yeah, that is a look through of the Razer Synapse program. It is very, very nice. I have to say, the mouse feels really nice to use. It's very accurate. Loving the buttons on the side. You know, don't give me any hassle. They're perfect. It's really good sizing. Feels really good in my hands. Fits my hands really nicely. I mean, you can see, you know, my hand covers the whole mouse quite a lot. You can see the buttons are perfectly set to my thumb there. So yeah, really, really, really nice mouse, guys. So if you're looking at a new mouse, I definitely suggest the Razer for this one. Don't usually go with Razer stuff these days. I used to go with them like non-stop all the time. I had Razer keyboard, Razer mouse, Razer headset. Headsets I wasn't very impressed with, to be honest. They failed quite a lot. Sound quality wasn't brilliant, so I went away from them. Keyboards were really good, but they just didn't, the newer versions just didn't do anything for me. They weren't as amazing as some of the other keyboards that are out there, so I went away from the keyboards. With the mouse, I've always stuck with the mice. To me, the Razer mice are great. Never had any hassle with any of them. Always worked great. To be honest, I don't really think of any mice failures. Not big ones anyways. I think the last Razer mouse failure was on a mouse that I had for maybe 4 or 5 years, and that was constant everyday use of at least, if I was working, probably 5 to 6 hours straight. If I was off work, you're talking 12 hours, like, you know, all day doing MMO stuff and FPS stuff, so, you know, constantly clicking. And that just got to a point where you clicked and not a lot happened, or it just kept clicking on its own. So, you know, you get a good few years out of these guys of massive, massive amount of use. So I highly, highly recommend this mouse, guys. It is class. So, thanks for watching. You know the score, guys. If you like the video, please give us a thumbs up. If you have any comments or anything, chuck them down below. Please follow the channel. Please follow my other media stuff. Keep an eye out for new videos coming up. And thanks for watching. See you soon.